start the shit up. Because Tiara over here trying to say, I didn't
She over here telling tall tales.
No, they little short tales like Reggie. The way he on my head every damn week.
He is. You got to throw it. I was going to say something so wrong and he was going to eat me up.
Yep. So
say you got to throw it back. No, not that. Right.
Please, no. Here we go, y'all. Absolutely. It's about that damn time.
You ask me what I'm sipping.
What the hell? See, you have them in charge. Then they do shit. Good God. Got one job. But here we go, y'all. It is nice to be back, for sure. And the music will stop at some point, I guess. Anywho, welcome back, y'all. It's another episode of your favorites, Ladies Tyme. Yes, we are here. We missed a month, but you know, we here and we having a good time already. Been talking off camera, making fun of Reggie, as we should, because he comes from my fucking head all the time. But of course, we have here Miss Lexi from last week, which is a fan favorite. And of course, we have the mother, the one and only Tiara.
She belongs to the streets.
Wow. See, disrespecting my guests.
That's okay. The streets love me.
Yeah, you know why? The streets love chocolate, baby.
Hello.
So what's up? We are missing our girl Michelle. Unfortunately for us, she is wore out from Beyonce, but she sends her regards. Okay, she really wanted to be here, but she was wore the fuck out, child. And baby, I love you still. So we'll see you next week, or yeah, I'll see you next week probably. So we're gonna talk about weekends. Lexi, we'll let you go first. We had a long weekend.
I was just about to say, I always have a hard time remembering the weekend.
I
don't.
What the hell you be doing?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't.
You know
what? No, I know what I was doing. I was preparing for my trip because I'm going back home to New Jersey.
Ooh.
So I was preparing, and you know how that goes. You got to do laundry, get the clothes, do all this stuff. It's not fun.
Try to clean the house.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Right.
So.
When do you leave?
Wednesday, actually.
Wednesday. What time?
At night.
Dang, you trying to get somebody to stalk her? They was coming for the girl.
No, because we have something to say about traveling later. Because did you not see the itinerary? I sent you.
I did. I'm forgetful. I'm sorry, Miss Lexi. Continue.
If they go through that much to stalk me, I mean, they're gonna be disappointed.
Right.
But,
I mean,
but yeah, I leave Wednesday. I leave Wednesday night.
Okay.
So I can get there Thursday morning.
Man, I had an early flight, and that shit whack and bonkers. But we gonna talk about that. Yeah. Anyway, anything else did you do? Anything interesting happen? Any fun?
I'm boring for real. This is the most interesting.
Okay, well, you got new friends now, so we gonna be real interesting. I'm gonna get you outside in the streets. And this is the one time he was supposed to press the button, and you see he didn't.
She was talking about herself because I don't be outside.
I be outside.
I be at jujitsu and.
No, my baby's 4 years old and has not yet started those activities just yet. We're getting him into some type of karate class, but I don't think he needed because the little nigga can fight already. So, love my son dearly.
Savage.
Shout out to my baby. Tiara, how was your weekend, darling?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I started it with. I went to somebody's book signing, a friend. Shout out to Amber. I forgot the name of her business. She wrote a book, and I'm sure it's fantastic. I'll get around to reading it at some point. And then I went to see Beyonce. There should have been like a Beyonce drop or something. Like, come on now.
It should have.
Come on now.
They knew what weekend it was. I said
Renaissance Weekend.
I literally said Happy Beyonce Day yesterday.
I'm saying Renaissance Weekend. It was a blend of work for real and play. And shit that I just kept forgetting about. So Saturday, I went to this human milk drive where people donate their extra breast milk.
To the sensual and sexy?
No, not that kinky, freaky shit you was talking about on camera. No.
Oh, my goodness. That is crazy.
This is for families in need. We don't have a milk bank here in Las Vegas, so we ship it off to San Jose. This lactation consultant I know, she runs it. So I went to support because it was Black Breastfeeding Week. And then I went to Renaissance on Saturday with my booty cheeks out.
Hey, and she looked good, honey. She looked good. fun.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was so fun because our weekend blended, but we didn't see each other.
Right, I know.
I went on Sunday though.
I went on Sunday too.
And I was in the bleachers and in the miniature nosebleeds, not the far up nosebleeds, but just the far enough. It was the migraine nosebleeds. Okay?
But you know what? Everybody kept saying, this was my first time at Allegiant. Everybody kept saying there's no bad seat in Allegiant. I would know from the top, but I didn't.
I got money.
No.
Broke ass bitch, and I don't appreciate it. I bring her here. This is what she do.
Wow. We're gonna talk about it later, right?
You know what?
I'm gonna go.
We're gonna talk about Beyonce later. I got some stories. Okay. I don't have money like that.
You saved up for that one, didn't you?
Not really, no. Especially that second show. I just bought the ticket last Tuesday.
I mean, that makes sense because the
Sunday show was good. Yeah. The prices were really good.
I'm trying to do the same thing next weekend.
And even my outfit.
Drake and 21 Savage, because all the niggas gonna be outside.
Oh, that sounds like a fuckboy convention.
And that's where I need to be because they spend money.
People on the streets.
Yep, amen.
Oh, Lord.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday month.
Then yes. Yeah.
So I'm going to be outside. Go. Absolutely. I'm going to be outside, and we don't know what outfit. We don't know what hairstyle, because, child, I don't know anything that's going on.
The sun is still out. Buns out. Sun's out, buns out.
Buns out. Titties out. Thighs out.
All of it.
All the things.
All of it.
All the things.
All of it.
Okay.
like Keke Palmer said, I'm a mother after all. But anyway, yeah. So anything else did you do interesting?
I did. I had to wake up Sunday morning after the show, and I forgot about one of my fantasy drafts being a week early, so I kind of did poorly. And
he
then
got you with the sports.
Yeah, girl, I like football. I don't love all sports. I like football. And then
you like sports, Lex?
I don't do football. I'm sorry.
The only one you do other sports.
I can do basketball, but that's about it.
I can do.
As soon as football's over, I'm depressed because that's the only one that I do. Yeah.
I could do safeties on the sports teams because
those are I told you before, they get cut like more than they don't even make that much money.
I don't care about that.
No, we do. We care about the money. Safeties are like
keeping them
lower pay, like, and then they don't keep their job long. Like, no.
And I won't keep them long either.
I'm gonna give you some notes for this year for when they're talking sports, so you can.
Oh yes, thank you. You're a helpful sister because
you might get dragged harder because they be dragging me, but I don't care.
I would literally look at this paper and read the one-liner, and I would tell it to the listeners.
I should give you like a weekly one-liner, yeah. So you can sound like you know what. Yeah.
Like he be having those weak-ass updates for the week.
I know. I'm so glad that doesn't happen during Ladies Night.
Trash.
We gotta let it. We gotta throw it away.
Because next thing you know, we're a women-hating or men-hating, bashing, single mom, blip, 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 blip. Shut your short ass up, because only short niggas talk.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
Shots fired. Time out.
Speaking of shots, I completely forgot to do one of our rituals on this damn show.
See what?
Yeah, no, I saw it. I've been looking at it ever since.
You asked me what I'm sipping on.
All right. Cheers.
And what are my dreams?
And this week we have my favorite Don Fulano Blanco. I absolutely love tequila.
Oh yeah, that's good.
See,
it's smooth,
right?
Yeah.
See, and it's reasonably priced. It's not no $100 some odd shit. This is $53.
Nice.
Baby. And when I tell you I love this drink so much, I kept the bottle just in case I forgot the name of it. And I took a picture of it in my phone, but I can't find a picture. So that's why the bottle is still on my counter. And now I can replace it with a full bottle. Isn't that beautiful? I know. Hold on. Let me drink my shot.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Shut up, Reggie. Anywho, for my weekend, I did pretty much the same thing. Went to Beyonce, had a wonderful time. It was a fucking blast. Beyonce is amazing. Like, I don't understand how people don't see her talent. People are always like, oh, she's mediocre, blah, 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 blah. Sir, what do you do for a living? Ma'am, what do you do for a living? Because you're probably an accountant bored out of your fucking mind and want to go home and beat your husband up because you're so...
She is choosing violence all night.
We do not promote violence.
They kind of do.
Okay, well, never mind then.
We promote
Come
violence.
on, Lexi, let's get them canceled.
Hypothetically, we we promote violence.
We choose violence
in
on
your
certain
head.
days of the week.
Yeah, and it's usually on a Wednesday because why the fuck ain't it Friday yet? But you know, but yes, had fun on a Sunday with that. I was with my baby all weekend. He actually did good this weekend, y'all. My son, he coming to it. He coming to y'all.
Why is he not normally doing good? What do you mean?
The last few,
I'm concerned.
yeah, he should be because he almost lost a tooth.
Oh no!
Y'all didn't do that already. Mine did.
Lost a tooth.
Yeah.
Elbow.
No, just fell on the ground.
Fell on the ground. Should we be calling child protection?
I mean, y'all can if y'all want. Y'all might be doing me a favor.
But when it comes to the baby, he's learning and coming into his own, and he wants what he wants, and refuses to listen, and he keeps coming at his mama like I am his friend and not his mama.
You mean like you were gonna help him lose a tooth? I didn't know that's what you meant. I thought you meant like,
I thought me too. Been an accident. Okay, never mind.
It would have been an accident if anybody asked.
He's 4, you said?
I'm just joking, y'all.
No,
I don't
know.
Promote child. I gotta let the viewers know because next thing
true, yeah.
A black woman beating on her black child, her son. This is the
like
problem
slavery.
with the black community.
Diary of a mad black woman.
Right, basically. This is why black women can't be single mothers. They beat on our sons and create bad ass children. Anyway, but yeah, my son is acting all right now. He's getting it together because I had to bring out the
4 is a good age. Like
4.
they're not assholes yet. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
My son just told me he doesn't want to hold my hand when he's walking to school, and I was like, "Why can't you give me a kiss?" He's like, "There's people around." I was like, "What the?"
But
my daughter does that.
What?
And
These
she's
kids
not
are
even 4 yet.
mean.
She turns 4 next week, and
Kids
she does
are.
that.
Mine just started. He's 7, so I feel lucky. He was so sweet, and he still is at times. He's sweet in private though.
Yeah, mine was like he was mad at me because I told him to sit down and eat. He said I'm full. I was like, okay, well you can't get your tablet unless you eat all your food. But I'm full. I was like, okay, you don't have to eat anymore. You can do whatever you want. You just can't have your tablet. I don't want you as a mom. I was like,
these Coco felons.
I'm like, okay, you don't want me as a mom. He said no. I was like, okay, then get out.
And you have a girl, so yeah, they're a little bit more.
I literally told him to get out of my house. He was like, what? But I don't want to leave. And I was like, but you don't want me as a mom, so leave.
And he's the only child. Like that.
Right. I'm like, well, so you don't want me anymore. And it hurts my feelings. And he said, okay, well, I do want you. You just make me sad. I was like, okay, well,
you just make me sad.
You talk about your feelings, baby.
That's cute, though.
They do. I like that they communicate their feelings, but I'm like, towards other people.
Right. I'm just like, you gotta come along with it. Come on. But speaking of Miss Beyonce, like, okay, I know Miss Lexi here announced.
She just said she's not into her. She didn't say she was overrated.
No, she didn't say anything.
All those
bad.
other crazy things.
She just. What did you say?
She has to give her opinion first, right?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that, she has a couple of good songs in her catalog. Of course, she is a good performer, but I'm just not a Beyonce fan to the point that I would buy a ticket and be like, yeah, I'm in here.
Yeah.
Listening to every song.
Yeah,
because I would be the one.
Lexi is not exaggerating.
Yeah, like,
y'all see, I barely cleared my voice.
In the concert, sitting there, and then, like, when certain songs come on,
then you'll be hyped.
No, I would be looking around like, I don't know this. I don't know what's going on. Save me, help me.
I mean, some of the ones I didn't know. I'm not. Hold on, I'm lying.
Yeah,
I knew a lot of them.
Yeah, we knew that.
I knew a lot of them. Okay, yeah, but I didn't know word for word because
Beyonce didn't
know a lot of Renaissance.
I knew like the main ones I knew real good, and then there was like 3 of them that I don't really care for. It's just like,
see, that's what
it was. Just like I sit there and I be like, hey, turn up for a video.
You know what? I like when people say that better. Like, when the people be like, she's overrated. I'm like, that's just a lie. Just
hater.
say you're not a fan.
Just say that you're a fucking hater.
Because I'm always like, I'm not a huge. I don't understand the begging and the fighting for Rihanna to come back to music, and people drag me because I'm like, I don't get that.
Because that last song she had was not it, baby.
I don't get it.
You could have kept that.
No, ma'am.
That was a church
and
song.
people was like, I was crying, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, because it was a church song.
So when I say I don't get the Rihanna hype, people do drag me, so I get it. But I'm in the hive.
I love, and I'm in the hive. I'm in the Navy. I'm
in the
kind
hive.
of a Barb. Slightly.
That's questionable.
Her neighbor Barb. That's what you got.
I name it Barb. I like that.
I'm David Barb. What's the Barty gang? I'm part of it.
You just like everybody.
I love the women's. I'm a stally because I'm tall.
Now listen, I
don't say that. I will put you out.
I will put you out.
With who? Megan?
I'm not.
No, I'm not. No. No, I wasn't gonna say anything negative. I'm just saying.
I'm not a mega fan either. I'm not
a huge fan.
Take it.
Right, we both leave it. I don't get it. I don't get that. I like her social media, just like Rihanna. I'll support Fenty and the Savage Fenty, but her music is just not it for me.
Megan get on my nerves.
And she's annoying.
Everywhere she goes, she got shake
She's
her
annoying.
hands. Like, we know your
Okay, so if you feel that way about her, how do you feel about SZA?
SZA's annoying.
I ain't gonna lie, SZA be getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Baby girl, we all know.
Yeah.
Oh, she already admitted. She admitted. She just won't give the info.
Be getting on my nerves.
Because that doctor will be booked and busy, baby. Because that body is bloody.
She is so extra.
Every time I look at her, and every time I get on her social media, show her ass, and I'm just like, oh God, why the fuck would y'all do this to me? First of all, guys behind the camera have something to say.
Uh-oh.
They heard.
I know, it's like, is my nipple out? Why are they acting weird?
Right, am I hard? Because look, this dress mine is see-through. Anyway, so they said some people were saying on the internet that Taylor Swift has a better show than Beyonce.
Okay, ignore.
Taylor Swift.
Let's close it up. Lock it up.
You mean what?
No, listen.
mean what?
I wasn't gonna look.
I've seen it a lot on TikTok.
This is probably gonna get some controversy, but
Oh,
it is what it
Jesus
is.
Christ,
At the end of the day, we comparing a white show to a black show.
Exactly.
We're not about to do that.
So we're comparing Wonder Bread to cornbread. Let's stop.
We're not about to do that.
Let's
exactly.
stop. Let's stop.
We're not about to do that.
Yeah, like we can't do that. Yeah, come on now. Like seriously.
The clip that I seen.
It's an extra shot.
I don't even. You said extra shots? You said extra
Look
shots.
at Tinesha.
Like, that said extra shots. You said extra shots. You said extra shots.
She got the bottle open.
No, right? Because you ain't gonna.
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna take a shot today. Cause how dare y'all?
I should too.
Oh,
but not that. No, I can't do tequila.
I was about to say, not try being a champ and taking one for the team. Because Miss Tiara here say she get rowdy on the tequila.
I mean, that's not to say that Taylor isn't a good performer, but at the end of the day, I feel like we're in two different categories here.
Different lanes. I feel like they could compare Taylor to like who's a new like a new R&B girly or a new pop black girl. I don't know. Normani or something. I don't fucking know.
Normani doesn't have enough catalog.
Well, I don't know.
Taylor Swift is in her own lane because I can't even think of another
white girl,
and that's fine. And I love that for her.
Katy Perry.
I'll take Taylor Swift over Katy Perry.
Two different genres.
I listen to more Katy Perry than I listen to.
I don't listen to none of them hoes.
Different genres, baby. That's why.
Oh, are they? Technically.
Are they?
Technically, if you think about their catalog.
Katy Perry is going to be more uplifting, partying. Taylor Swift is like, you might cry in your car.
And that's what I hear about her music. But to the guy's point, because they want to, like, I've seen it a lot on TikTok.
Me too.
I feel like that's from the generation of kids that was eating Tide Pods. That's fine. I love that for them.
The brain cells deteriorate.
I love that for them.
They're floating.
I love it.
You love that for them? All right, here we go. Shot number 2, y'all.
Oh, that's the last one. I'm already having my mommy hot flashes. And they keep looking at me like,
Who you telling? You blowing that wind over here and it's feeling mighty
feels good, right? That was my fan from the show.
Meanwhile, you over here just looking all right. You look fine.
Right.
She ain't having no hot flashes. Meanwhile, this is a team of mothers over here. All
I'm
the
innocent.
mothers. We're a mother. Are you innocent? You had a baby. I don't think so.
Does that make you
That's a
uninnocent?
different category.
Is that a word?
That's something different.
According to the Lord, that's what I would think.
Oh.
Okay, so, well, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Anywho, back
like
to
you
the... Sorry. We was about to go.
So anyway, like I was saying, I like that Lexi didn't think to be like, or like most people, they sound like haters because they're like, she's overrated. She can't sing. They're throwing out all these grenades, and it's like, no, like,
you can't
just say you're not a fan, and that's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Kodak Black. I don't fuck with Kodak Black.
I mean, he looks like the shit underneath your shit. Come on now.
Maybe it's a ratchet.
He looked like
but I like Kodak.
Remember the PJs, the cartoon, the PJs?
Yes. Or y'all remember the hype man? What's his name? Beetlejuice? The black one, not Beetlejuice, like you know who I'm talking about, the little hype man.
I know
y'all so young.
I do know.
Yeah, that's what he looked like.
Younger than you. You're
well,
like 32.
No, because they be having references on the show, Tanisha, where I'm like, why is she acting like she's 21?
Shut your ass up. Shut up.
Corey, let me be young.
Yeah, you are.
Back there giggling. Like I'm 45.
No, I don't like his music, but I think he's funny as a person.
I don't know none of his songs. I gotta be honest.
Do you even have some ratchet in you?
Yes, ma'am. I listen
I'm
to
old
Moneybagg Yo.
I don't know his songs either.
Oh, okay.
I listen to Future.
That's toxic.
That's super fuckboy
shit.
You know?
Yeah, that's toxic.
Sensational. If I had to Oh, hell.
But Renaissance was a movement to me. It felt like when the album dropped. This is my, if I include Destiny's Child, this is my 5th time seeing Beyonce.
God damn.
Yeah, but I said if I include because I said if I include Destiny's Child, so that's years, you guys. That's like 10 years I've been going to see her. Dang. Not like those people who hold up signs and they're like 29th show. It's like what the fuck?
Traveling to every state.
It's just every time she goes, I'm gonna go. So
especially if it's in a neighboring city or something.
Yeah.
I get it.
No, I can't claim that because I did come back home from Japan to see her. So I was like, I'm gonna take leave and go see her.
Girl, you dedicated, loyal.
Yeah.
Don't try to downplay it.
No. But I am.
A tattoo?
No.
Of any type of Beyonce references?
You don't gotta be on you.
No, that would have been cool.
You don't got no like lyrics?
I'm not a tattoo person. I have 2 tattoos and they were both very impulsive and out of nowhere.
I'm getting one in December.
Mine were too, but
getting one in December. My back is going to be done by Mr. Lloyd. He's coming from Australia. Shout out to him. Yeah, shout out to him personally. Anyway, why are y'all texting me?
I am sick of both of it. Why are they here?
Right.
You were there for one of my tattoos. Why are you? I don't understand.
So.
What did he say?
So how did you end up on the floor? Who ended up on what floor?
Oh, you didn't let me get to that. Yeah, not. Yeah.
Wait, you was on the floor
for the show. For the show.
What you was doing? Shaking booty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
No. So sorry. Let me rewind. So anyway, Renaissance dropped, and I was listening to it like every day faithfully. So that's why I said it's a movie. Like I was nonstop. I think I took a break in January. It came out in July. And if I was in a bad mood, I would put on Renaissance. Renaissance was different. Yeah, it was because I know like OG Hive members that are like, I didn't like Renaissance, and I'm like, it was different. It was different.
Yeah.
So anyway, fast forward February, I was in day 1 pre-sale in the Hive for real. Ooh. Of tickets, and I got my ticket. It was like club level C111 or some shit. So it was like the risers, I think. Yeah. I walked past it on Saturday. It was cute. And then fast forward to Saturday, and my baby, my boo, my sister, she called me, or she texted me and was like, are you...
Time out, Negro. Time out.
Reggie wants credit.
No, I don't want shit. I want you to say not my sister.
No, she's my sister for life. Anyway,
good God.
She texted me, she's like, do you have your tickets for tonight? And I'm like, of course I do, you know? No, she doesn't.
Oh, she looked at
peer pressure. She does.
I'm not hearing anything. I just was rubbing on it like
she does. Oh, okay. All right. That was very, nice.
I mean, it is shaped like a...
I was a little turned on. I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
Just saying.
Anyway.
And I'll talk you through it.
She texted me. It's right. Because you were giving eye contact. For real. I hate you.
Yep, a little bit. Okay, here we go.
So anyway, sorry. She texted me and was like, do you have your ticket? I'm like, but people had been texting me all week because I do publicize that I love Beyonce so much. So
I'll buy any merch.
I didn't make it to the merch truck both days. I didn't know where the F it was. The actual merch truck.
Oh, outside.
You know those little, I couldn't find them. But anyway, I didn't really want merch. I did order those boxes last summer. I'm telling you, I've been getting ready for Renaissance for a minute. Mm-hmm. And she texted me and I was like, yeah, of course I do, with the eyes. Because I'm like, well, do you have something better? And she texted and was like, yeah, I want you to sit on the floor with me. But I'm only going to accept these tickets from my client or whoever if you sit with me, because she's like, I'm not that into it, so I'm going to be bored, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I called her so fucking fast. I was like, yeah, bitch, like, say yes, we accept.
Reggie, hold up, Negro. I need you to press that right now. Press it right now.
Why?
Press it right now. Press it right now.
Time out, Negro, time out.
So what the fuck did you do with show seats?
So, nope, listen, I was sitting with a friend who I've always gone to Beyonce with. We went to Mrs. Carter together, Formation, and now
get to the point, girl.
Almost Renaissance. So I was a little bit nervous. I was still gonna accept the floor seat, but I didn't want to abandon her. So I called her and I was like, "Hey, don't be mad at me, but somebody wants me to go to the floor with them. You know her." You love her. We love her. And she was like, no, of course. Like, yes, she does.
Love her.
And I was like, well, like, I have to accept, of course. And she was really sweet about it. Okay. And I was like, I'll give you first right of refusal for my seat. Yeah. If you have somebody that wants to go. And she was like, I don't know anybody that doesn't have tickets. I'm like, and if you can't find anybody, I know like a handful of people, you can go down my list. And she found somebody. We were all good. We were good to go.
Good.
We were good to go. So
I thought you abandoned them tickets, girl.
No.
Bitch, no,
it was Saturday too, but
and a little bit of vertigo.
So because she wasn't even into the Renaissance show, none of that. My sister, I was like delivering outfits to her because I had options. I had the metallic that didn't work out. I had some shorts that was. You think my booty cheeks was out in them white shorts?
But they look good.
I had these black.
Oh my goodness. Let me pull it up.
Let me show you the black shorts that I thought I was gonna wear.
I need to see this. I keep hearing about this booty, baby. I need to see this booty.
Yes, I will show it.
And she is like a breasty person, and I'm the booty. So she was like, "Bitch, them shorts was never gonna fit me." I'm like, "Listen, I delivered everything, bitch. If you want me to put snacks and water in the car, I got you. We're going." So that's how I got on the floor for Saturday because
if it want to load,
she invited me. But let me show you the shorts I thought I was gonna wear. You're gonna crack up. And that's how I got on the floor for Saturday.
Look at that ass cheeks. Girl.
Sunday.
Look at that booty out. Meanwhile, you know, I have my... Yeah, they sure did. Look at that. And
Corey scrolled so fast, I'm sure, like, no.
And when she had her ass out on Saturday, I had my titties
but
out
true,
on
listen,
Sunday,
this is,
baby.
I swear to you guys.
Absolutely.
Let me swear, though, not like swear, but I did not think it was all out like that.
You ain't think
they just look like
we seen booty cleavage. It's
You ain't feel that breeze.
Your fart coming out like a whisper, baby. Like
no, because let me show you these shorts I thought I was gonna wear.
It was 2 to 3 inches of booty out.
At least 5.
See, look at that. Look at that.
Y'all, it ain't that deep. No.
It was such a good time.
No, that's
What Sean say?
What he was
Right
doing?
there. Oh, baby, you couldn't see the front.
The fuck you.
You can see it from the front. Wait till you see it from the back.
A lot of people were asking me that though too. They're like, "What's your husband?" I'm like, "I don't got a baby mama like Kiki Palmer." Like, which that was fake anyway.
Wow.
But that was fake anyway.
You know that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we
I
got
was
that
like,
situated.
and this is the thing. Anybody that knows me, if he said something, I was gonna go harder. Like if he knows that we've been together over 10 years. He know if he would have been like, "I don't feel like that's appropriate," but I was gonna go harder. I was gonna try to be as naked as fucking possible.
Oh Lord, she would have came out with the pasties and the thong.
No, for real. I'm not like. But these are the shorts I thought.
I'm uncomfortable.
Ooh, girl, not the coochie cutters.
They were like.
Not the coochie cutters.
So I bought like a large or whatever, extra large, and I sent them to. They know her, so I was like, she ain't got no ass. I mean, you can't have it all. She's fucking gorgeous in the face and
yeah,
It be
big,
like,
nice, juicy.
she
Yeah, no, she knows it. No. She was cussing me out when I dropped
I need
these.
to see.
When I was
hello.
No, when I was dropping these shorts off, she was cussing me out. She's like, "Where the fuck was I putting these droopy ass shorts?"
You better get you some diaper.
And then the tops that I thought, being delusional, I was like, these tops would be cute for me. They weren't because I don't have no breasts with cleavage after breastfeeding. She does.
Baby, look.
So she filled them tops out perfectly.
Baby, look. You look like you see these?
No. She has like boobs like yours, but they're like up here.
Thank you, but you look like you got some.
You got some too, right?
They're different. It's okay. They're different sizes. I ain't got to gas me.
Not all of us looking at titties. We got here like
We in order.
We are. Look at that. See,
right, here we go.
See?
Here we go.
We in order.
So
that's
don't
how
bring too much attention because then they gonna start standing ovation and I don't need
fine.
this issue.
I don't care. Look,
I mean, you don't care, but then somebody go in the audience gonna be poked out with an eye.
Lexi said we can stand. Do a 360.
Are we standing up?
No.
Don't start with me because I done had 2 shots on an empty stomach. Don't play with me. But yes, Renaissance was a fucking time had.
It was amazing.
The few things that I will critique about the concert was the fact that they did not have all of the screens on. They had the one main screen on
that
her.
was it.
Is that what happened on Sunday?
That's what happened. You had all the screens on Saturday?
I believe so.
Ain't that
Maybe something happened. Yeah, I believe so. But I wasn't looking at the screens that. Now I will say this.
Because you were on the
I know. No, it's gonna sound. But it's gonna sound bougie. But it's really hard to take videos from the floor because all the lights are like shining on you. So that was hard.
It's really hard to see in the nosebleeds.
So Sunday I took my daughter. Which a lot of people on social media before I took her was like, "Oh, you guys are taking kids." That I'm like, it's not a fucking Little Dirk concert. You could take kids.
I got you.
Sorry.
We had
So I knew she wanted. I didn't even drink my last one, so I'll cheers.
Oh wow! Party foul.
Sorry.
Party foul. Fill it up.
It's because you guys. No, it's because you guys were talking.
Don't blame us because we were. There was moments where I was talking my ass off like right now, and you could have been taking it. She got a party foul, y'all. Cheers.
It's cool though.
Yeah. Drink. And you better drink that motherfucking shot.
Yeah, we watching you now.
Right.
We watching you now.
Let me see the cup. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Right.
You bully. I gotta
She was like, you alcohol bully.
Alcohol bully. A little bit. This is my show, goddammit.
So Sunday I sat in the 200 section and I was like, oh, this is what y'all was doing yesterday? No, I'm just kidding. It was a good time.
Critiquing the poor folks.
It was a great time, and I did feel crazy last week going 2 days in a row. But then it played out perfectly because she's only 5, my daughter, and I was like, if she has to go to the bathroom, if she's tired, and I take her on Saturday. Yeah. And plus, if my friend called me about Saturday, want to go on the floor, I couldn't ditch my daughter. I could ditch a friend, but you know,
not my baby.
Yeah.
But did she enjoy it though?
She had a blast.
Absolutely.
She genuinely loves Beyonce.
And she looks so cute with her.
Thank you.
I mean, she was her mama loved Beyonce, so
it's generational.
No, because she be liking random people that I'm like, girl, why? She loves Lizzo. She loves
even with the scandal.
I mean, she's 5. She don't know that, so she be like, can you put on the big girl that wore the orange dress? She loves it. She loves her Tiny Desk concert.
She can be talking about mine.
She loves her Tiny Desk concert, so she like the big girl with the orange dress.
My son don't either.
Yeah, my baby don't know.
Actually, I fucked up, y'all. Okay, so moving on a little bit.
You know Paw Patrol.
Because I went last weekend. I went to Chicago to see some family, but the main reason I was there was to see Chance the Rapper.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did hear that. Yeah.
And like I said, I love that man. Okay.
So did your son know Chance?
Okay, so I didn't know he knew anything about this man. However, this boy I was playing a song because my son usually plays with his tablet in the backseat.
Yeah.
And he don't be listening to the music that I play because I be playing love songs and cute shit, and he just don't be paying no attention. I'm like, let's get married.
My daughter do.
And he don't be paying
Girls,
no
I think, do because I was used to my son not paying attention, and then when I had a girl, I was like, wait, shit, like she's singing Hotels?
She'd be like, relax your feet.
Yeah, girls be into it. Yeah.
Take a long walk.
Not relax your feet in the little toddler voice.
Relax your feet.
Yeah. I love it.
Chance the Rapper has a song called Push a Man. And the song is like
what's
the song about? It is. It's about him slacking, toe tagging. I'm just trying to fight your man. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. All I heard my son in the background is I'm your pusher man.
And kids don't be knowing.
Kids don't be knowing though. That's the only part that he was repeating. Pusher man.
I don't even know the song.
Me neither. I don't know Chance.
Look. Like I said, I love that man. This is how I ration with myself. I was like, I've known the lyrics to a lot of songs my whole life, and I'm like, when I Googled later, like,
Rain? How old was I?
Rain,
like a deep freak like me. I was singing that shit when I was 6 years old.
Just fall like rain, just
they was not outside, by the way.
No, let me tell you, right? Exactly. No, let me tell you a quick little story. My dad who wasn't the lay hands type. He wanted to lay hands on me so bad this day, like whoop my ass because I was singing Tweet Oops Oh My. I didn't know what the fuck it was about.
She was back in 03 or 04.
I mean, I was like
by herself though.
Yeah.
You were grown.
No, I wasn't. I was in high school, I think middle school.
Tell you what I did last night.
Yes.
I came home, say around 2:45.
She was nasty though.
Yes. So I was singing that.
He was subtle.
Yeah.
She was Janae Aiko.
You could tell. Yeah. She was way better.
Because Janae be straight up. I know you. No, she was.
I mean, before that point. Before there, she was subtle with it.
Yeah.
She was subtle with it. And then one point, y'all are not going to sit here and say I'm an angel. No, I be fucking is what Janae said. She's like,
pretty much. She's very vulgar, yeah.
But so, Big Sean did not stay that long for no reason.
Right? And came back. He doubled back, didn't he?
Came back.
He did. He ain't leave her.
He is so fine.
I'm just saying.
But you don't like short niggas and you think Big Sean is fine?
He's like 5'8".
He looked like a little pocket-sized Negro.
No, pocket-sized Negro.
How tall is he?
I think he's like 5'8", 5'9".
No, he's not.
He's not.
He is not no damn 5'9".
Somebody Google.
How tall is Janae?
Big Sean.
I don't know, but
Janae looks short, right? And he don't tower over her. She looks like she's like 4'11". No, I don't know.
It had just popped up and I swiped.
I'm just saying, you know.
Siri, how tall is Big Sean?
Not you doing Siri.
5'4".
That's what I said.
This nigga is 5'8", like I said.
He looks 5'5".
No, he is 5'8", like I said.
5'5" with brown eyes. That's what he look like to me.
No, you know who's 5'5"? That's That's fucking Kevin Hart.
Well, I thought he was like 5 foot.
He's short as hell.
Oh, is he 5 foot?
Ludacris is like 5'2". I'll just be making stuff up, but you know.
You follow the rules of like, the door frame was this big. The car was this big.
No.
Bruno Mars, short as shit.
Right. No, that looks like
short
it.
as shit
Yeah.
as well.
We all know why he's short, so.
Ooh.
Why we know who? What? Oh.
Who's short?
Stunning the growth, Bruno
That's
Mars.
such a growth. In case y'all didn't know.
That white lady?
Kick up with me.
Yeah. That white girl, yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
That's such a
Oh,
growth.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Bruno. We all
He's
know.
really nice in person, though. I will say that.
I mean, of course you would be nice.
You're not even that kind of young parent.
But Reggie nice.
know this.
Hold on, Reggie. What?
Oh, you did.
He about to go off.
You're not nice. You're not nice. That's all I said. That's all I
He is
said.
nice. He just plays the
He's not
villain.
nice to me.
He plays the villain. He's nice.
Anyway, yes.
He's just. Yeah.
I was just. No, you're not about to get on this mic. Stop. He about to defend himself. You better defend yourself, you short king. Ladies' time. It is not your time to speak. We will deal with this next week. We will deal with it next week. Okay. Okay. Say my name. Say my name. Anyway, so. Speaking of concerts and shit, I have been to I think about 6 concerts. In this year. Yeah, this year. So I went to Ari Lennox.
Right?
You be outside.
Right, that's what I said. I don't be outside. Look, Lexi, Beyonce was the extent, girl. I don't be going to concerts. I go to the Albertsons and go home.
Okay, Ari Lennox.
So I went to Ari Lennox.
Okay.
And then I went to Division, which was amazing.
Ooh,
then I went to
okay.
Erykah Badu.
Ooh,
Then I went to Chance the Rapper.
You got a good lineup going. Yeah.
It is good.
Yeah.
And I'm
Beyonce.
hoping Drake in 21
Okay.
if the Lord sees it, and then SZA in October.
Now my question for like people
And I
like
might see Doja Cat.
No, wait, don't waste your money.
We can have it.
If people, so do people like Drake and stuff do 2 days like Beyonce?
Yes, they have
so look for the second day tickets
Absolutely.
at the last minute.
And we're trying to
money.
I haven't got no money.
Right.
I got
No, she
payment
got-
plans,
she
and I
definitely
know
got-
people. Yeah.
I know people. Well, can I know these people too?
Yeah. Are they sugar daddies?
They sure might be a little. They might be into short little thick things.
Are they sugar daddies?
I don't know if they sugar daddies. Hey,
Oh,
they
no.
might be a little slender.
Lexi, how old?
And they know
do you
some
mind if
people.
I ask how old are you?
The same age as her.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, 45 and up.
Bitch, you the same age too.
I love that.
Yeah.
See,
You're
look, I'm
right.
different.
I got
My
you.
whole life, I think I've been to maybe like 3 concerts. My whole
Oh,
life.
okay, yeah.
Oh, baby, I'm a concert and festival
But
type
you know
hood
who
rap
concert
girl.
I'm
I
not a
went
concert
to, and it was
person.
really
I love
good.
it. I
I went
love
to
it.
Kendrick Lamar's concert.
Oh,
it's
and
amazing.
it was good? Yeah.
amazing.
Good is
I
not the
feel
word.
like I'm done with rap concerts though.
Good is not the
My
word.
favorite. I'll let Lexi finish her story.
Okay.
but
Good is
yeah.
not the word. When
No, this is your
how-
goddamn hand.
look.
I'm tired of y'all.
this is how you know a concert is good. When you go to a concert and you're late and you only get like maybe like an hour of the concert, but you're still like, yo, this
It was
shit
already
fire.
going?
Fire.
Ooh,
I was like,
yeah.
You know how the Bronx is. Well, Brooklyn
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
right? Brooklyn.
yeah.
You
It was in the Brooklyn Bowl?
Yeah, it was in. Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. So
I
you
ain't
have
never
like
been to Brooklyn.
Barclays Center. So it was no parking, no nothing. So yeah, when I got there, it was like maybe like an hour left. But like when I say it was still
Yeah,
fire,
I can see that for him.
Kendrick Lamar is a great performer.
I could see
also.
that. I could see
Yeah,
that.
really good
I could
performer.
see that.
So-
You know who used to be my favorite rapper was Mr. Kardashian, but then I
Wait,
never got
who?
to see him in concert.
Who the hell? Oh, Mr. Carter. Bitch, I'm over here like, who's Mr. Rob? My man.
Yeah.
Rap?
Corey
You
felt
like
me.
Rob?
Corey felt
Yeah,
me.
my bad.
Because College Dropout dropped when I was in like 9th grade. I had that shit on.
Absolutely.
I bought that CD like 3 times because I scratched it so
Absolute
much.
fire.
And then Mr. Kardashian started tripping.
I'm
so
sorry, Kanye. We tried to automatically
We tried.
disassociate you.
So
We tried.
The
We
two times
automatically
I actually
disassociate
I've seen Kendrick twice. The first time everybody thought he was like, it wasn't him because they were like, why didn't he take his glasses off? He didn't take his hat off. That was a duplicate.
tired
That
of
wasn't even
conspiracy
him.
theories,
Anyway,
right?
I
The
saw
clone.
it was a great concert.
Right.
It was a day in Vegas. I also saw Tyler the Creator twice at Day in Vegas as
I
well.
cannot name a Tyler Creator.
Man, look,
I know.
he is an amazing performer.
I like Tyler.
I be stuck in Beyonce. I'm
Fire.
lying. And Whitney
Like,
Houston.
no Tyler.
I love time.
Oh, okay. I don't know his songs. Yeah, but people say great things about him.
Hype. He a real hype beast.
shows.
Like, his
Yeah.
shows are
He is great.
I see, and like I said, I see that for Kendrick.
He's
so
really an actor. If you
He is.
if you think about
Oh.
it, he's fire as fuck.
Yeah,
He's funny
yeah,
as
yeah.
hell. I love
he
him.
can act his ass off.
Okay.
And
So
it's funny as hell.
I 2 years ago, I think it was, I went to see J. Cole. He was here in Vegas, and I was like, I love him. I could go by myself.
who?
J. Cole.
Oh, I
And-
wanna shoot you.
And no, not that I was
CJ Cole too, baby.
not that I was disappointed. Well, actually, I'm lying. That was my second time seeing him.
I'm about to cry.
So the first time I saw him, I was highly disappointed because this was back then Fade, J. Cole, and he was drinking. He doesn't drink anymore. This nigga started with a bottle of Hennessy on the stage. And when he finished, the bottle was gone, and so the fuck was I, because he was lit.
That sound like my
and he was sweating, and he was slurring. And baby, a bottle of Hennessy.
Not the Hennessy, girl.
It be like that.
Do we got penny? I don't drink the penny.
That's why I don't drink dark liquor.
No, baby, I drink dark liquor.
I would have had a baby daddy.
I drink it all. As I see Dolph Lundgren. If y'all sponsor me, baby, I'd be so happy.
But I went to see J. Cole like 2 years ago, 2021, something like that. And I felt so auntie. It'd be a lot of white and Asian kids in there. No shade to if y'all have white and Asian fathers. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just felt out of place.
That's
how I felt at Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I be having white in me sometimes too. Yeah,
absolutely.
My father is
Because when that Miley song come up. Wait, I love how you said, wait, hold on. Rewind!
My dad.
she missed it.
My dad.
I was just like, it registered late, but I'm here. I heard it. We're going to let it ride. Y'all
Look at Riley in 20-something years. Because my baby's so ratchet, Lexi. Yeah.
Listen, no, for real. If nobody knows, this is how you know it's real out here, right?
Yeah.
So, like, my father, he's white, right?
Okay.
But even though he's white, he will say, like, that's white people shit.
Oh, no. So your daddy lit. My kid's father is white. White.
Oh, okay, so I guess mine got a...
Yeah. And you're from Jersey?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
Where in Jersey?
I'm from Jersey City, but my father's from Harrison.
Oh, okay,
so
yep.
So,
no, mine's been white.
We ain't doing that.
Never mind, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't get me started.
But I like it. My daughter, she thinks she's just black, and I love that for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
She said, I'm a black woman, mama. I am a black queen. She gonna grow up like Halsey. Halsey was like 2%. And she was
Who's
like,
Halsey? That white girl she mixed?
Wait.
That white girl mixed? Y'all lying.
She said
Y'all are lying.
My great-great-grand.
Oh, God.
I think I'm gonna need another one.
And see, I don't want, and that's where I feel like
Girl,
that's off topic.
Do you need help with that fan? Because
No,
baby,
I be having hot flashes. You don't like
do you
it?
need help?
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot, but you need to go a little bit faster.
Go faster, baby. Go faster.
Go faster. Let's go.
I can't do it that fast. But I met somebody who can.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Oh, I miss Kanye.
I miss the old Kanye. This ain't the new Kanye.
All right.
We having a
I didn't want
good
it to
time.
make a noise, Tanisha.
I don't give a
For Corey to
shit.
yell at me.
This is ASMR. We're gonna touch our
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Like
No,
you said,
we're
hell no. Cut the camera.
Come on. Cut the
No, we're
cameras.
not. No, we're not.
Dead ass. Anyway,
No.
but yeah, when it comes to like the music festivals and shit, I'm really all about that type of life. I love being outside. I love music. I love seeing live performances.
I do love music, but no, not outside.
Not outside.
In the fall and winter.
No.
I went to one. I went to
I'm
a
not doing
Schoolboy
Lovers and
Q
Friends.
concert.
And that's fun as
I
fuck.
went to a
Which
Schoolboy
one?
I seen him once.
Schoolboy Q,
Wait,
ASAP
where was this?
Rocky,
Where
ASAP
was this?
Ferg. It was in
Was
New
this
York.
Life is
So
Beautiful?
this
Oh,
was like.
Much as y'all tell me
this
I'm
was
the
like a
same
long time
age. This
ago.
is sounding like
But-
I'm very auntie. I don't know none of they songs.
Giving me very much auntie vibes. Did you?
It was giving me very much the security is fake. That's what the concert was giving me. It was giving me the
I'm
security
already
is
sweating.
fake.
Get your ass
Because even though they had security, I swear everybody came in there with you know what they coming in there with.
Yeah.
It's a Schoolboy Q concert. So.
With the things, with the
People were smoking weed at Beyonce. I thought that was weird.
people were smoking
You
weed.
think that was weird?
Yeah.
I smell it.
And giving. Like,
Cause it was like, why are you so relaxed right now?
First of all, the most important question before we move on.
Jumping.
The most important question before you move on. First of all, there was a few people sitting down do songs like Church Girl and shit that I thought was
Baby, what?
insane.
Right,
I'm telling you,
that's
people
wrong.
just be going to concerts.
That's wrong.
But did your
See,
section
that would've been
go on mute?
That would have been me.
Did you didn't know to mute Tanisha?
Wait,
Killing
hold on,
time
hold on.
followers.
No.
Drag her. Drag her.
First of all, I was completely absent, so I didn't even know what was going on until I was just like, she said mute and everybody was quiet. I was just like, oh yeah.
She lied.
I forget that. Because I was paying so much attention to the point where I
She
wasn't
lied.
paying attention.
Tanisha.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
My
bitch.
5-year-old was like, when do we mute? When do we mute? When do we mute?
That was my thing. And then I was so far focus on it, and then I just brain fart. Like everything just kind of.
But you didn't scream, right?
No, I didn't say shit. And then I looked around. I was like, oh, everybody's quiet.
This is a wrap for y'all.
This is the point.
Which my said she was the whole time. She was like, "Is this the song? Is this the song?" I was like, "Bitch, no,
It's a wrap.
This is not the song."
Give me a fan, because I'm about to crack the fucking
because you know you're lying.
No,
You know you start sweating when you're lying.
Yep, she didn't mute.
Oh,
She
baby,
didn't. Sorry,
I'm mute. Ask Michelle. She was my witness.
I'm gonna ask her.
Michelle, Samantha, and
So
Kylie.
I made my section do a dress rehearsal.
dress.
Yeah.
Bitch, what?
Before the show got started, I was like, wait, time out. And luckily for them, luckily for them, I was going to pass out some mute cards, but I didn't have time to print them at my office.
She said mute.
Yeah. And
mute.
Yes, Lexi. You know, this is about the only time you're going to side-eye me.
She's like, is this silent bingo? Is this Uno?
Yeah. So the lady in front of me, she was like, "Oh my God, thank you. I had no idea." And I'm like, "Bitch, you're on the floor. How did you not know the mute?"
I do not know, because I would have been fine on the floor, baby, because I would have been paying attention. I would have been up there, and then I just kind of, it was like a brain fart, and then I came to it, and I'm just like, oh shit, the mute part, everybody be quiet.
I think they be just confused, like, because there was a lady behind us on Sunday that was like looking around scared.
Like, why is everybody so damn quiet?
Because why you on the fucking floor if you don't know how to be fucking quiet for 10 seconds?
I was prepared to hit somebody with my fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Literally, they can do the whole I'm doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and they can do the 30 seconds of silence when people die.
Yeah.
Like, everything happens.
I'm not doing that. I wasn't doing that either.
I was loud about
I wasn't doing that either. Pledge of Allegiance, bitch, I'm not standing up.
Okay, well, I
wasn't doing that.
I mean, if you were at a funeral, you gonna be quiet, right?
No, I'll be talking about people. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'll be talking about people at funerals. Especially during the 2-minute regards.
Lexi gonna be the person on the fucking, the tombstone. Oh my God.
No, I be talking about funerals are a good time to laugh sometimes.
It do.
People, especially during that 2-minute time.
2 minutes.
Yeah, but then they be getting up there talking about, I worked with Willie Earl at the Cortez for 50 years. We like,
Fuck cares, sir.
Yeah.
He died while working.
I have
Samuel died while working, and you're saying that
I've seen jeans. I've also seen clubs, bandage dresses.
Why the fuck are you wearing the fucking stripper outfit?
No.
Jeans.
Oh, the person in the casket.
In the casket.
Oh, no, I ain't never seen that.
Why on jeans in the casket?
Were they,
no, watching.
Were they? Wait. It's important. Were they palm colored?
Sorry.
See?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Lexi got that at the side, y'all. I'm trained. I'd be like,
it's to be expected.
Yeah, exactly. Because my in-laws, they left their grandma at the place, her ashes at the place for like 2 years.
Oh my.
Palm colored is different.
Palm colored is
different. They be acting different.
We're extra as the colored folk.
Yeah, you know, we gotta coordinate what color we wearing, all that shit.
Folks, do not call us colored, because you might get chin checked, punched, or black eye.
They can say it online.
No, you can't, because if I know where you are and I can.
Tanisha, you need. This is the art that you need to learn. This is the art.
You said you're right.
When people
right
come,
now, I'm not.
When people come for you in the comments, you click on their profile.
Baby, I know.
And from there, that tells you everything you need to know.
Facts. I had somebody do that.
You know what I mean?
I had somebody do that to me. He was like, "Oh, your Bratwurst Fingers, Connor."
See, and who came to your defense, Lexi? It was me, the comedian.
I have enough sense to know I wasn't gonna. You know, I
clicked on his profile so fast, Lexi.
I have enough sense to know that I'm not gonna humiliate you. But
no, I love it. I have no. Listen, when they come for me,
do something.
No. When they come for me, I don't have no. When you go low, I go to hell.
Straight to hell, to the bottom of the pits of hell, to the seventh circle, baby.
When people come for me on social media, because there's professional trolls, and on TikTok they be coming for me. I will click on your profile, and if it say "Rest in Peace, Granny," I'll be like, you know who can't argue football, bitch? Your granny. She can't even talk. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh my Lord!
I'm just saying. Don't come for me. They be coming for me, Lexi. They be coming for me. No, I don't. Because why did he come for you for what?
And you know,
look at how he look.
Listen, the most be miserable.
Look at how he look in his mama basement. He took time off from building bombs and writing the list of elementary schools he wanted to shoot up to come for that girl for what? Connor! I won't even go talk about this today because Connor didn't even deserve all that.
Yeah, Connor just mad that his eyebrows touch. He just mad that his eyebrows touch. He don't know how to fix it. It's so unfortunate. He gotta do the same in his drawers that he can't have his mama.
When people be like, they gonna move on, I gotta get me a white man. They not talking about Connor.
And we're talking about Connor.
They're not talking about Connor. I promise you that.
Kill, switch, gunshots again. Goddamn it.
No. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Moving on. I don't even know what was the rest of the topic.
What's the next topic?
All right, please.
What's the next topic?
But I had your back, girl, because they was trying.
She so did.
I was like, he could have said a lot of things, but why he try to come for your looks?
Because he ugly. He got.
That's my favorite comeback though. Like, looking how you look. Look how you looking. Looking how you look.
Did he? He can take an apology and shove it up his ass.
He did, because he ain't want me to go off on his ass.
He can take that apology and shove it up his
Yeah, because I was finna go in on them garage tattoos and everything. Yeah, he knew better. He knew better. No, he knew better.
People will literally say stuff on the internet.
They do, just to troll.
Some type of
Just
way,
to troll,
and then
yeah.
will later double back like, oh, well, I was feeling some type of way. That's not my business.
So talking about men who ain't got no goddamn sense. Y'all know the Fresh and
Whose
Fit.
dick still touching their balls. Men like that, yeah.
The Fresh and Fit podcast.
Wow.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
And you heard they got demonetized on YouTube? Okay.
Now, listen, I don't agree with that because
she doesn't know who Fresh and Fit really is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give a rundown. Fresh and Fit is a podcast for men who live in their mother's basement.
Not in the mother's
very much.
Don't pay rent.
They change their sheets twice a year.
They be sleeping on nasty ass cotton sheets and shit. Anyway, so they live vicariously through the internet, and Fresh and Fit is basically a podcast where they bring on young women who don't really know no better, don't really have anything, so between the ages of like 18 to like 23, don't know no better, but they're like kind of oblivious because they're like
caught me then.
OnlyFans, girls on the internet, like who are
but
then there's like people like Brittany Renner on there and stuff.
Yeah,
and she ate their ass up. And she ate their ass up.
And they stopped doing that since.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so they basically find women who are kind of insecure and they use their bodies. Yeah, they use their bodies.
I love podcasts like that.
I do too, because I eat
my ass up.
Eat the ass alive because it don't make no damn sense. But they basically try to bait them into conversations that they don't really know anything of.
I wish I could have went on there.
Right.
Baby, the way that they would have deteriorated under my pressure of just gaze alone.
No,
because I can just look at you and it makes you uncomfortable.
I'm dragging you to hell.
Are you trying to look at me and make me uncomfortable?
Am I making you uncomfortable right now?
No, you're not. I'm just really trying to.
Does it make you high right now?
No, it doesn't.
You're unfortunate.
What you're doing.
I'm just playing. She's like, why are you doing this to me?
I'm very confused.
But yeah, basically it makes them uncomfortable because they don't have that intellect, like as men. For some reason, they're just weird.
You know what it is though. Like I feel like podcasts like this, and don't quote.
Girl, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to podcasts like that, when they're focused on a certain gender or a certain type of conversation, you really have to know how to kind of switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they only target one thing.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
and they
like
don't.
you have to know how to switch from feminine to like masculine. I'm on your ass. Don't fuck.
Yeah. They only go for men who literally don't get women, and they only that's their main argument.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink today. I got a whole.
And I don't agree with them. People are gonna be mad, but I don't agree with them being demonetized because freedom of speech.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that was the main conversation.
But
the question that's true. The question was it censorship on the reason that they got
and it's not fair. I don't like that because I think people should both of your points, they should have just had more people on there that were going to challenge.
That's true.
And they would have got more views. They were just dumb to me.
But
like you said.
But
they brought on dumb bitches, pick me bitches.
That's true.
And then they highlighted the reasons on why they're dumb because they're shorts and shit. Because I've seen some of their clips to be able to actually talk about the topic.
Yeah.
A lot of their shit didn't really make sense, and it didn't.
And I wish they brought people on there more like Brittany Renner that would challenge them.
Challenge them. And then when they got challenged, they didn't really know where to go from there.
Yeah.
So it was just like, we're never doing this again. We're going back to the 19-year-old OnlyFans girls who are just pretty.
But let's be real. When it comes to a situation like that, you have to be real. You have to understand, even though this is supposed to be like a type of conversation, you have to be real in a sense of things like that is what gets attention.
Yeah,
right?
they fell in that pocket of I just want to get 2 seconds of attention. They should have expanded.
But the thing is that they don't create a conversation. They create a movie
attack.
But that's what gets attention. Like, let's be real.
But for 2 seconds.
But it needs to be a conversation and not just like, oh yeah, I'm coming at you with this question, and what you're gonna do, and then they do the suspense thing, and then the clip is over. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, but you have to understand when people see like 2 or 5 seconds or 10 seconds of a clip that just says something really crazy. The only thing people are gonna do is come at it
like they did,
say what they gotta do, say their opinion, and that's it. They don't care about what's the other 30 minutes or what it is. So like, it is what it is. So that's why I do that.
There you go. Exactly. Because I love that you kept responding that I don't want to go back to, Connor and them, but that's what you did.
And I love that she didn't give up, because every time that
the response was consistent.
They kept coming for her. And the thing is, what she was saying was just like, I was toxic, and I realized that this is what it was.
But even if I didn't realize it, because I didn't even agree with the whole conversation last week, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, if you stand somebody up, who gives a fuck? And if you're still toxic, who gives a fuck? Like, people are toxic. Like, who cares?
Shit happens.
Toxic people online, and then they have great sex, and it's
You have a point. You have a very good point.
Yeah.
People are in your life for seasons.
Everybody wants to be so healed and so holy. Everybody's not Ayanla. Some of us are Cardi.
All healed at the same damn time. We are not all healed at the same time. We're still healing ourselves. And what Lexi said last week was basically what she did in the past. And she.
But even if she did it last week,
hold on.
Who gives a fuck?
Tiara,
I don't. But
shut your married ass up, okay?
Well, I mean, listen.
Because the rest of us out here single, and we just navigating life. But what is like, I was unhealed, and I did that, and I didn't care. Yeah. But she's clarifying it in the comments, and y'all are trying to say that she's trash, and y'all are not reading the fact that I told you about an experience, and this is what I did, and I didn't care. However, as an adult and a grown woman, I would want to be treated with the same respect, so I would give somebody the clarification.
They
you know what I'm saying?
They don't want to hear that.
They don't.
I don't give a fuck, but the women who are listening to us,
they want to hear lies.
But even you
know what? Our pussy smell like roses and Skittles, and it tastes like
want to hear lies.
Sometimes I be
all the things. Shut your ass up. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth.
But back to your point about being married, that you're just making the assumption that like married people aren't toxic, or married people don't be fucking up, or like we just don't be navigating, or we don't, you know what I mean? Like we don't be navigating just like single people. I truly believe that I was married, like, let me plug this bitch up about the streets and make her get married, because I wasn't. Exactly. I wasn't moving like somebody that wanted to get married, so all that narrative is played, because they're like, you should move this way, act this way. Like, niggas will marry hoes too.
But you know what the problem is?
And then they realize, like, it's not partnership, it's ownership that I want. And then
but you know what the problem is? People try to put every little situation and every life experience and put it into one category.
Exactly.
When you can't do that, because everybody's different.
Exactly.
So it's not going to work. No. I don't care how you put it, what you do.
No.
Just because people go together doesn't mean that it's supposed to be there.
Right.
Like that. It just
might not break at some point.
And that's a piece at that time, but that doesn't mean that it's longevity. Yeah. Like, it's not going to work long term. You got to realize that fact and move fucking forward. Yeah. And sometimes it's just like, people are here in your lives for a season, and you need to realize that. Yeah. People are in your lives for a season and move forward. It's a lesson learned. It's life.
They don't want
tokens game.
They don't want to hear that.
To the women.
But they don't want to hear that, baby.
They don't.
I'm just being honest.
They don't want to hear that. Get money, fuck bitches get money. I don't know what to tell y'all.
They don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear it.
No, they don't want to hear that either. They don't want to hear that either.
What they want to hear?
They don't want to hear that either.
What they want to hear? Because
they want to live in what they're living in.
They want to live in their delusion.
And I love that for them, because I feel like if you're not ready,
then don't take it.
Then don't be ready, and just live your best life. Be your best self.
I love both of y'all on here. I don't be saying shit, and y'all really
they don't. You got to really know that they don't want to hear that shit.
You have to understand, when somebody has a desire or a want for a certain thing, until that need is met, it is what it is. Nobody cares about what it is to get there, or what happens in the process.
We're about to turn this conversation left, y'all.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I think that's
I love that. I love that you said that. Because what about Tory Lanez? How y'all feel about that?
I don't feel anything about him. Any men that are under a certain height, I don't feel.
Oh my God.
See?
And I don't even know his songs, so I can't have an opinion.
Hold on.
I don't know them, though. I don't give a shit what he has, Tanisha. I don't know.
Some old songs.
Yeah, I listen.
No, I don't know him, so, yeah.
I don't know him. Throw his ass in the tree.
It is what it is.
He looked like a little garden gnome with his garden back. With his little pushback hair.
But I'll say this. As far as the Tory Lanez thing, we all know when
Is it justified? Is that 10 years justified?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say no.
No.
And the reason why I say no is because we all know once you become to a certain status in a certain, hierarchy, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Things are done for a reason to make an example.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's all he was. And it's unfortunate, but
well,
hold on. If y'all really put in perspective, because they gave him a plea deal, but he did not take it. Mm-hmm. That was his fault.
That was on him.
They gave him a plea deal.
True, but baby, why would I take a plea deal if I know I ain't do the shit?
If you didn't do the shit, then
why don't you tell who did it? That's my only thing. Just say it. Because baby, listen,
I'm not going to
I don't live by no street code unless I live in the streets. I'm not queen of the South.
No, that's true.
If
But
you in the car, when I used to deal with hood niggas, I'm like, if I'm in the car with you and some shit go down, by the time they tap that hood and be like, sir, step out.
Have that shit
You're
together.
single and I'm a snitch. I just want you to know.
I'm a snitch and I'm relocating, bitch, because ain't no fucking way.
No, that's a fact.
I'm not a street bitch. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get
I'm
jumped in no fucking gang.
type of bitch, so don't put me in that predicament. I'll let you know at the door. Don't put me in that predicament because if I do and I am, baby, I'm telling everything. I'm telling the whole story from when we met at McDonald's, on the internet, on Tinder. I'm telling the whole story from where you picked me up, the gas station you left me at. Don't play with me.
What camera need to look at? Baby,
let her finish.
That's a pure example that when you are dealing with women, if you are in the streets, do not trust them.
Don't deal with me. Don't trust me.
It's not because you can't trust them. It's because at the end of the day, they are not a part of the life.
They were not a part of it. Exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you. And I used to tell niggas that up front. I'm like, I'm here because the dick is good, but I'm not no ride or die bitch.
Because you are a woman, you have a different perspective because you are a woman.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, a man is going to have a different perspective of what he is supposed to do and what is the rules and the principles according to what it is. And at the end of the day, that's why he got the sentence he got because even as a man and even if he wasn't in the streets, that man has a loyalty.
I don't know, Lexi. See, and that, see, to that point, no, to that point, it's a lot of niggas that follow street code that ain't in the fucking streets. You're not in the streets, bro. Isn't he an R&B rapper?
Yes, that's just
R&B singer rapper. It's a question. It's a question. What you're saying. So you don't follow street code if you're not in the streets. Like I wasn't in the streets, but I fucked with a lot of good niggas in the streets. You don't follow street code if you're not in the streets.
Exactly.
That's stupid.
That's Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's Rick Ross, who was a correction officer. Hold on. I'm just saying. These niggas are not in the street and not in the field. These are niggas who are not in the street.
I blame the niggas that invited him to the street life.
That's their own fucking fault.
Yeah,
because they tried to use him as bait, but they didn't realize his loyalty. He was just like, well, I'm not going to jail because my booty is precious. I'm not doing that.
I think that it was harsh in the optics for Tory Lanez, like just to like put a bow on it. Like it was harsh for our optics, but people have to look at where it was. California don't play that shit. If he had shot at her feet in Texas, in her own hometown, maybe that nigga would have got off because it's Texas and they don't give a fuck. Or in Florida, you know what I mean? So California don't play that shit, and I feel like we should have expected that from California.
That's a fact. But let me say something else too. When it comes to the women that you're dealing with, you need to know who you're dealing with.
You do.
What they're dealing with and what they're willing to do.
Because I'm a snitch.
So at the end of the day, he should have known that
you ain't shooting me.
Megan was going to do that shit to him. And I'm just saying.
Do you think he knew that, right? You think, yeah?
He didn't know that.
Yeah.
He was fucking with a fucking Kardashian. I don't understand why he thought that was shit. That shit was gonna fucking fly.
He knew how Megan moved. He knew everything.
That nigga would have been in the middle of the town hall getting hung like a nigga back in the 70s.
Wait a damn minute.
Because
if at the end of the day, like
they would have been singing "We Shall Overcome."
If he's saying that, I didn't do it, and it was her homegirl who did it, and her homegirl shot her fucking foot or whatever the fuck, I'm not taking no charge. I'm providing all evidence
for a random bitch. That's why I feel like he did it.
Like even though I was fucking this bitch, yeah, there was a love triangle and all this other shit, baby. I'm not going to jail. No, I understand. I'm an R&B short nigga that is going to do booty time in jail.
No, I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is, even though he's an R&B rapper, dudes have a different conduct as far as when it comes to women. Women are easy, but it's a fact.
It's not Lexi. Think about it. If this wasn't Tory Lanez who wants to be a street nigga, what if this is Bruno Mars? That nigga singing like a canary.
Oh my god.
That nigga gonna be like 24 carats.
Okay, but
that nigga gonna sing.
Take your ass. I know. No, that's true. But what we have to realize is, let's just be honest. When it comes to men, it's a different conduct as far as black men, as far as other men that are in different races. So Bruno Mars,
but that's also something that we
Bruno Mars don't
raise that though.
Don't kill me.
Bruno Mars is like Hawaiian or some weird shit.
Pacific Islander.
Yeah, like he's a Hawaiianer. So like when it comes to black men come to a different conduct when it comes to loyalty and being loyal to men.
If that's the case,
to each other.
Hold on.
Right?
If that's the case, then why are they so loyal to the streets than the women that they're fucking dating and they're saying that they love?
That's a different story for another time. We not about to get into that.
That's too deep.
We're not about to get into that.
I get what you're saying though. I wasn't thinking about it in that way. Like I get what you're saying, but
yeah, like it's totally.
You gotta know who you're around, and you have to know that when you're playing something. Because Drake, let's use Aubrey for an example. If this nigga really get into some shit, as hood as he want to pretend, you are not Lil Wayne, baby. You didn't grow up in the streets of Louisiana. You are from Canada. Okay. Your name is Aubrey Graham. You're gonna sing like a canary.
Hold on. Did you see that video of him like throwing that towel up there and then the woman getting pummeled about that?
Say throwing his ass in a circle. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Wait,
no, I didn't see that.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I maybe would watch. I ain't even no friend.
Anyways, yeah.
Anyway,
I don't think that.
All that shit.
Do I think the sentence was harsh? Yes,
it was.
But do I think it was shocking? No, it's California.
Honestly, personally,
it's not shocking.
It shouldn't have had the gun.
It shouldn't have been done though.
If we're talking about me, you weren't supposed to have a gun.
You wanted him under the jail. We know. Because you're a stallion. What are they called?
We're not talking. No.
What are they called?
No. This is my show. Get out of here.
What are the stallions?
You shouldn't have had a gun.
I honestly don't know.
The horse thief.
No, he was actually on parole. He was not supposed to have a gun in his name. That was his
baby, I'm
fault.
sorry to say, but I don't care if a man is on parole or not. As a black man, baby, you know the
rules. As a black man, you know the rules of
you
law.
better be holding something.
Hello.
As a black man. And I'm not saying you're supposed to put it out in the open, but as a black man,
for real.
But not in your name. Not in your name.
No,
you already been to jail.
So let me clarify.
If you already been to jail.
No. That's
let me been to jail. And if you already been
that's how we scrape barcodes.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Lexi, look, see, we're here.
Ain't no sorry
we're
for
here.
shit. Ain't no sorry
We're
for
here
shit.
because let me clarify. Tanisha, you sound like a different type of snake. I wasn't giving up information just to give it. I was with them hood niggas and I was down. But if like I said, if they tapped on the hood and said, "Sir, step out for me," I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I might be telling on this. If they put pressure on me, but I was down for that shit. Like if you wanted me to roll your blunt and I didn't even smoke weed, I'm gonna try.
I'm not into that.
Listen, I had a whole situation.
This is a new whole conversation because the baby suburban Tanisha.
No, for real.
Yeah, it is. No, you a different level. You was telling for no reason.
Lean back.
Tanisha, I love you, but you're a whole different category.
You was snitching for no reason.
No, I ain't snitching for no reason because I'm not putting myself in that predicament.
I loved it. That shit was wild.
I was never with a hood nigga. The only hood nigga that I knew.
You gonna ride with a hood nigga till a couple of them die and then you be like, this is dumb,
real quick because we gotta wrap this up. The only hood nigga that I knew was his name. Granted, he already in jail somewhere. He might be out. I don't know. He was a neighborhood drug dealer, but we didn't know what type of drug dealer he was. I was in high school. I was in ninth grade. His name was DW. I'm gonna just say DW because I know his whole name.
Nobody.
Well, apparently he was CW. Nobody. That's not a fucking snitch. Fuck you, Corey.
Because if you want to be technical, it is. But go ahead.
How? Do you know what DW stands for?
It don't matter if you know what it stands for. DW is the same.
You don't know what it is. Anyway, the story is like we went to high school with him. We all knew he was like the weed man. Whatever. Next thing you know, shit popped off.
He lived at 5622. No.
If you know, you know. You knew what went down with SWAT.
And when his mama wouldn't let him jail out the house, he was at his friend's house.
Already in jail.
God damn, Tanisha.
Huh? Yeah, I was around.
That happened to me too.
What? That wasn't me.
My house got raided too, y'all.
Yeah, his house got raided. I was just outside.
No, my house got raided.
But
my house got raided. But that's a different story.
It was a very interesting
time. The Caucasian daddy was dealing drugs.
No,
we don't have a part 2.
That's a different story. But my house got raided.
So y'all don't have to come back next month because we got to know who house got raided, what happened, part 2. If y'all want to see what goes on,
y'all can Google it. Y'all can Google it.
Because that was suburban. Tanisha is suburban. I don't really be doing that.
No, baby, I lived in the hood.
I mean,
we can Google it.
Hold on, I lived in the hood.
What
but
you say? Where city? No, you said
Jersey City. Baby, that's Google it. Jersey. Google Jersey City right now.
And Google her name because she probably don't know her name.
No, right now, look, Lexi, like you doing too damn much now.
Damn. Just playing with you.
Tanisha wants your soul.
I appreciate. I'm gonna take your flight information, your passport secured. Anyway,
I thought I had a friend.
this was another success.
I know we were all over the place. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We didn't even touch all the topics, but it was very organic and it was very fun. And I hope y'all had a good time riding with us with my girl Tiara and my girl Lexis. I am so glad that they came on my episode with us. This is a special edition of Ladies Tyme since we missed last month. But we hope to see you next month in September, and I hope to have some stories to tell y'all because y'all know I'm the September Virgo and I'm gonna be outside. So if you see me around town, buy me a shot.
Business.
Buy me a shot, baby. Sensational, like they said. But this is another episode of Ladies
My
Tyme.
TikTok is T. I think it's 3 E's Flynn.
I love how you just said that, and I didn't even introduce it. Let me get my words out.
They were pointing at me. Your background people, your crew, your casting crew.
Yes, how was your
What kind of white belt?
On Instagram, you can find me at Lexis LEXIS BRE_. That's what it is.
I love it.
And
You can't find me on Instagram because Connor, I'm gonna drag you for filth. Don't find me on Instagram.
Yeah, mind your business. And mine is just.Tanisha on Instagram. So
Isn't there
hope to
underscore?
see y'all. Nope. It's a period, baby.
Oh.
But hope to see y'all next month at the end of September.
Whoa!
Put a towel down because you might be ready for a slip and slide. And have a good night, y'all. Bye.
You know what?